Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Got Chris Kidd in the house. He is with Chris Kidd, KIDD.com. He is a money coach extraordinaire, works with a lot of different people in many different fields. And one of his favorite areas to work with is in the entertainment and sports area. And we love also talking to people, particularly former athletes like our current guests, our guests today, who have taken their careers and have parlayed them into having something that really impacts the world in which they live in. And our guest today is a great example of that. And Chris, a little more about what you do, and then introduce us to our guests.
Well, real quick, I'm a financial coach, so I help people with any kind of money issues as far as dealing with personal finance, getting out of debt, managing money better, entrepreneurship, starting your own business, or figuring out, kind of how to put things together or pursue your passion and put that into something that will actually create an income as well. And then the investment side as far as understanding how investments work and what your money is actually doing so that people aren't caught off guard and bad things happen. But I want to get to my guest. We had him on last week, and we're following up from his event last week, Rickie Winslow. He was a former pro basketball player turned charity founder, awesome philanthropist guy now. But he runs a Rowdy Foundation, and they do the Computer Olympics, which we talked about last week, but we'll let him talk a little bit more about that and discuss, kind of how the event went. Good to have you back on, Rickie.
How you doing? Nice to be back. The Computer Olympics was great. We've been doing it now for 13 years. With my organization, we deal with life skill management, mentoring, drug awareness, and our big thing is Computer Olympics because the social media, as it is today, that's where we're at. And we had an amazing job out there with the kids last weekend, where we had the Computer Olympics, and Busybody won the Computer Olympics, and we have 3 incredible students right here that was incredible, winning gold medal awards. And we have a few kids that won 2 gold medals, and it's just amazing just to see the kids at such a young age on the computers and their development throughout education. It's just incredible. And I also have Toby Brown here, too. She'll speak a little bit about Busybody and also the kids.
I am an after-school instructor here at Busybody's Academy. I have been working here since 1983, and the Computer Olympics were brought to our attention to our daycare school in 2006, the first time that we have ever attended this affair. We were all amazed about how it worked out, the academic decathlon and different subjects, math, English. The kids really enjoyed it, especially the competition against other kids their same age group. They really were excited about it, and we've been going ever since 2006.
Yeah, very good.
I do
very
have
good.
3 children here that have won first place in their events and in their heats that consist of typing 10 sentences, a memory test, and states and capitals, all 50 states and all 50 capitals. One child, his name is Roman Flores. He's 5 years old. He won 4 first-place medals in money count, telling time, memory test, and word ability testing. This was his first time actually attending this event, and as teachers, we were all shocked about it, but he had no recollection of what he just did. He knew that he just had to do this, and he wanted to do this. So that made it even better and easier for him. The second child, her name is Laylene Villanueva, and she is 7 years old. This is her first time actually going to the Computer Olympics too, and she won 2 first-place medals in telling time and also typing 10 sentences. And we do have a third child here. Her name is Erica Cortez. She is 10 years old. She did win 1 first-place medal in states and capitals.
Very good. Thank you very much. And Rickie, how long have you been involved in doing these?
Well, I've been involved now 12 years. It's been amazing. I have seen different accomplishments from different kids that have also, we have maybe 2 or 3 kids that went on off to college and doing a great job at the universities that they're at. It's just a blessing to kind of give back in the community, especially kind of where you grew up at.
Yeah, no question about it. Chris, we've got a couple of minutes left.
How many schools competed in this Computer Olympics last week?
I think this year we had, 14 schools.
Wow.
By the way, what's the best website for people to get more information?
Well, you can go to RollieFoundation.org or you can go to ComputerOlympics.org.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Chris Kidd, final thoughts on all this?
Well, I'm a big believer in giving back, especially if you've been in the spotlight. But I mean, Rickie has done some amazing work here, and it's pretty awesome. With this school has won 3 years in a row. Man, that's quite a dynasty there.
Yeah, that's incredible. Very impressive, and we're glad we were able to talk about it and share that story with our audience. I think it's phenomenal. Do you want to mention again, Chris Kidd? You can learn more about him, chriskidd.com. I know you've got a lot of other stories in the works. I always like to find out what are some other things we're going to hear in the weeks to come.
We've got a whole series coming up as far as that relate, with this area as far as professional athletes and entertainers, giving back and doing, what some of their charitable passions are. And we've got a couple other really cool sports stories that are coming up as well.
Plus, we're going to be doing a lot related to fanatical change very soon.
Yeah, that is another big deal that we're going to be, speaking of charity. We've got that event coming up. That's going to be in October. And, if anybody wants to go check out more about that, they can go to fanaticalchange.org. We've got tickets on sale for that right now that are actually at a discounted price for the early birds, at least the first, few hundred of them. So I would go there and get it taken care of quick. It's going to be at Minute Maid Park, and it's going to be really awesome.
Early birds catch the tickets. Thanks so much, Rickie Winslow. We appreciate you.
Good luck for having me.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. And Chris Kidd, chriskidd.com. I'm Kevin Price. We're going to have more for you on Monday's program. Do want to remind you the show continues 24/7 at priceofbusiness.com. Have a great day. Spend it wisely right here.